Daniel chapter 4. Nebuchadnezzar Malka Lekol Amamaya Umaya Lishana Di Dayarin Bekol Harasha Shalamakon Yeshiga Nebuchadnezzar king, the king to all the peoples and nations and tongues which are dwelling in all the earth. Your peace, let it be growing great. Let it grow great. Ataya, ataya, ataya. Wonders with Timahaya and miracles. Di avada immi alaha. Ilaha. Which the Most High God effectuated with me. Shaparaqadamai it seems good before me. Lahawaya to manifest, to show. Atohi kamaharabravin. His signs, like what how great they are. Watimahohi, and his wonders, kamahathaqifin. Like how strong, like what are strong. Malakuteh, his kingdom, Malakut Alam, is a kingdom of eternity, or kingdom of unseen time, eternal, everlasting. Washolat and his rule, Imdar Wadar, is with generation and generation. Ana Nebuchadnezzar Shale Huet Beveti Wara'anan Behekli. I, Nebuchadnezzar, was at ease in my house and flourishing in my temple or palace. Helem Hazet, a dream I saw. Widahalinani, and it alarmed me. It made me afraid. Harahorin, and mental pictures alamishakabi upon my bed. Reheshi, and the visions of my head. Yavahalunani, alarmed me. Wamini shimat'im, and from me was set a decree or a judgment. Lahana Allah qadamai, to be brought before me. L'kol hakime Babel, for all the wise men of Babel. Di pashar hilama Yehoda onani, that the interpretation of the dream they might make me know. Bedain, and then Alin hartummaya ashapaya kashadahe wagazaraya. Then came in magicians, the enchanters, the enchanters, the kashtim, and the stargazers, or determiners. Helema amarhana qodamehon, and the dream I said before them. وبشره لا مخاضعين لي. And its interpretation, they were not making me to know. وعد آخرين على قدمي دانيال دي شمه بيلة الشهر كشوم إلهي ودي الروح إلهي نقديشين به. And then, and until afterwards came before me Daniel, who his name is Belteshazzar, according to the name of my God, and who the spirit of the holy gods is in him. وحلما قاد موهي أمريت. And the dream before him I spoke. Belteshazzar, رب حرت أمايا رب حرت أمايا دي أنا يدعيت دي روح إلهين قادشين باك وكل راز لا نسلاك. Belteshazzar, chief of the magicians, for I have known, I have known that the spirit of the holy gods is in thee, and every secret, it is not constrained to thee. It is not a constraint to thee. It is no oppression to thee. Hazaweh halami, the hazet upishareh amar. The visions of my dream, which I saw, and its interpretation, speak. Hazaweh reheshi alamishikavi. And the visions of my head upon my bed. Haze hawet wahaluhilan begoh arasha warum shagi. I saw, seeing I was, and behold, a tree, a mighty tree in the midst of the land, or earth, and its height was exceeding. Rabahilana, the tree grew, utaqif, and was strong. Urumeh yimete lishamaya, and its height went up to the skies. Wahazoteh, and its sight lesofkol arasha, to the end of all the earth. Opayeh, its leaf or bough, foliage, shapir, was fair. Wehinabeh shagi, and its fruit was exceeding much. Wamazon, and food, lukolabeh, and food for all was in it. Tohotohi, under it, tataleh hawat bara, under it, the wild beast of the field took shade. Uba'anapohi, and in its branches Yaduran dwelt Thipere Shemaya, the birds of the skies. Umineh Yittazin Kol Bishara, and from it all the flesh was fed. Hazeh Haweth, I was seeing the Hezaweh Reheshi in the visions of my head, Ala Mishkabi, upon my bed. Wahalu, and behold, Ir Waqadish, a watcher and a holy one, Mina Shemaya Nahid, from the skies came down, descended. Qare Behayl Wikenahamar, calling in might, and thus he said, Godu ilana, cut down the tree, Wakatithu anapohi, and cut off its branches. Ataru, strip off opayeh, its foliage. Wavadaru inabeh, and scatter its fruit. Tanud hewata, let the wild beast flee. Minatahatohi, from under it. Wathiparaya, mina anapohi, and the birds from its branches. Barama ekar, nevertheless, the root, shorashohi, the stump of its root, ba'ara'a shabuqo, in the land leave it. Wabehasur, and in a bind, di parazela unahash, of iron and bronze. Beditha, in the grass, di bara, of the field. Ubatal shamaya, and in the dew of the skies. Yitabba, let it be wet. Wa'imhewata halaqeh, and with the beast its portion. Ba'ashab arashah, in the herbage of the ground. Libabeh min anasha yashannon, its heart from the man let it be changed. Ulababa hewa yit yahib leh, and let a heart of an animal be given to him. Washiva'a iddanin, and 7 times yahlapun alohi, let them pass over upon him. Bigzerat irin pitagama, by the decree of the watchers is the command. Umehmar qaddishin shehelata, and the utterance or command of the holy ones is the request. Ad dibrat diyin da'un hayyaya, di shalit aliyah Allah b'malakut hanasha, ulamana di yithabeh yitaninah ushafala hanashim, يقيم Allah, until the cause, that, the reason that the living might know that the Most High is ruling in the kingdoms of the man, and to whoever he is pleased, he gives it, and the lowest of men, he causes to stand over it. Dana Hilma Hazed. This is the dream I saw. Ana Malka Nabuchodonosor. I, King Nabuchodonosor, Wahanat Belt Shahtar Pishrehmar Kol Qobel di Kol Hakim Malakuti La Yakhalin Pishara Lahoda Otani وأنت كاهل دي روح لاهين قديشين باك. And thou, Baal Teshathar, its interpretation, the interpretation say, all because of that all the wise men of my kingdom, they are not able. Its interpretation, the interpretation to make me know. And thou art able, because the spirit of the holy gods is in thee. Adain Daniel di Shemehbel Teshahtar Esheto Mam Kasha'a Hada. Then Daniel, whose name is Belteshazzar, was stunned for one moment. وَرَعَيُونُهِ يَبَهَلُونَهِ, and his thoughts were troubling him. غَانِ مَلْكَا وَهَامَرْ, the king was answering, responding, and he said, the king was responding and saying, Belteshazzar helma wa pishare al yabahlak. Belteshazzar, the dream and its interpretation, let it not alarm thee. Rane Belteshazzar wa amar. Belteshazzar answering and saying, Mari, my lord, Helma, Rishanahak, the dream to thy haters, Wupishoreh, La'arak, and its interpretation to thy adversaries, to thy adversary. Dream to thy haters. Yep. And its interpretation to thy adversary. To thy adversary. Correct. Ilana di Hazaita, the tree which thou sawest. Di Rabah Utaqif, which grew and became mighty. Warumeh Yitamel Shemaya, and its height went up to the skies. Wahazoteh, and its appearance, Lekol Arashah, to all the land. Wa'opiyeh Shapir, and its leaf was fair. Wa'inabeh, and its fruit shaggy and exceeding. Wamazon lukulava, and food for all was in it. Tohotohi Tudur he watabara. Under it dwelt the beast of the field, Ubaanapohi, and in its branches, Yishukanan, Thipore Shamaya, dwelt the birds of the skies. Hanat, Hu, Malakah, thou art he, thou art it, Malakah, O king. The Ravait, Utaqeft, for thou hast grown, and thy might is grown. Thou hast become strong. Urubutak, and thy greatness, Ravat, has grown, Umaat, and has attained Lishamaya, toward the sky. Washolatana, Washolatana, in thy rulership, thy dominion, Lesofa Arashah, to the end of the earth. With the Hazar, and as he saw, Malakah, as the king saw, Irwakadishna hita minashamaya, a watcher and a holy one descending from the skies. Wahamar Godu ilana, and he said, cut down the tree. Wahabbaluhu, Wahabbuluhi, and destroy it. Barama ikar shorshohi, ba'arashashubuku. But nevertheless, the trunk of its root leave in the ground, leave ye in the ground, or the earth, ubehesur, and in a bind, di parazel unahash, of iron and bronze, bedita, in the grass divara of the field, ubetal shamaya yitabah, and with the dew of the skies let it be wet. And with the beast of the field its portion. Adadi shiva aidanin yahalapun alohi, until when 7 times pass over upon him. Dana pishara malka. This is the interpretation, O king. Ugazerat illaha, he, and it is the decree of the Most High. Dima matath alamari malka, that has attained, reached down upon my lord the king. Walak tarapin, taradin, and thou are being driven away, and for thee it is driving away minahanasha, from the man, and with the beast of the field to be madorak, a dwelling place, where Ishaba Kathorin lak yeta'amun, and herbage like the bull for thee, like the bull for thee, thou shalt eat. they shall eat. ومتقال شمايا لك مسبعين. And from the dew of the heavens for thee, that they shall be wetting. والشبع عدانين يحلفون عليك, and 7 times shall pass over thee. عددي تندع دي شليت إلا يا بملكوته ناشا. Until when thou be knowing that the Most High is ruling in the kingdoms of the man. Ulamanadi yitabeh yitananah, and to whom he willeth, and to whom he should willeth, he giveth it. Widi hamaru, and whereas they commanded Lemishabak to forsake Yakara Shorashohi, the trunk of its root, Dihilana, which is of the tree, the great tree. Malakuta Kalakayama, thy kingdom shall stand to thee. Minadi Tinada, from when thou knowest, Di Shalitin Shamaya, that the skies are ruling. La hin malka milki yishapar alak. Therefore, O king, my advice, let it seem good upon thee. Wahatahak, and thy sin, bithidqa peruk, by righteousness break off. Wa'awayatak, and thy iniquity, b'mihana'anayin, by showing favor on the poor. Hen tehawe araka, lishalewatak, if there should be a prolonging of thy ease. Kolla mata ala Nabukadurri Uthur Malka. All, the whole attained or reached upon Nabukadurri Uthur the king. Liqathata Yarhin, to the end of months, Tere'ashar, 2 and 10, 12, Alahek al-Malakutah, upon the temple or the palace of his kingdom, Di Babel, that is Babel, Mahallek Hawa, he was walking. Rane Malka, the king responding, Wahamar, and saying, Haladahi Babel Rabbata. Is not this it? Is this not it? Babel the great. Dihana Benayata, that I have built it. Levet Malaku, for a house of my kingdom. Bitaqaf Hisani, by the strength of my might, Waliyakar Hadari, and for the preciousness, the esteem, the honor of my majesty. O the milita befum malaka. Yet the word was in the mouth of the king. Qala min shamaya nafal. A voice from the skies fell. Lakaha marine Nebuchadnezzar melka. To thee it is spoken, O Nebuchadnezzar, Uthur the king, Malakuta, Adat Minnak. The kingdom is passed on from thee. Waminhanasha Lak Taradin, and from men thou art driven. It is for thee to be driven. Driving. We'im he watabara madorak, and with the beast of the field is thy dwelling. Ishaba katorin lak yata'amun. Herbage, vegetation like oxes for thee. They shall eat. They eat. Washiba'a iddanin. And 7 times Yahlupuna alach shall pass over upon thee. Adadi tinadadi shalit illa ya malakut hanasha. Until when thou knowest that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of man. Ulamanadi yitabeh yitaninah, and to whom he be willing, he giveth it. Bahsha'atha, in it the moment, in the moment, milta safat ala Nebuchadnezzar. The matter, the word, was ended, finished upon Nebuchadnezzar. Uminahanashat arid, and from man he was driven. We'eshaba katorina yehakol, and herbage like oxen he was eating. Umit al shamaya kishmeh yitabba, and from the dew of the sky his body was wet. Adadi sha'areh, until when his hair Kenisharin Rabah, like eagles, grew great, with Tiprohi Kathiparin, and his fingernails like birds. Walikathat Yomaya Ananabukadur Enai Lishamaya Nitalet, and from the end of the days, I, Nebuchadnezzar, my eyes I lifted to the skies. Umanada'i, and my understanding, Alay Yatub, upon me returned. Ule'illah, and to the Most High, Barakhet, I blessed. Ulahayya Allah Alama, and to the living unto ever. Shabbahet Wahadret, I praised and I glorified. Die Sholatane Alam. For his rulership, his dominion, is a dominion of unseen time. وَمَلَكُوتَهُ إِمْدَارُ وَدَارُ. And his kingdom is with generation and generation. وَكُلَّ دَائِرَةٍ هَرَشَا كَلَا هَشِيبِينَ. And all the dwellers of the earth, all of it are reckoned. وكمثبيه عابد بحيل شمايا. Sorry. وكل دايرة أرشاك لا هشيبين. And all the dwellers of earth, like nothing, they are reckoned. وكمثبيه عابد بحيل شمايا. And according to his desire, he effectuateth in the host of the skies, or with the host of the skies. Wada yare arsha, and the dwellers of the earth. Wallahi tai di yamahe biyadeh. And there is not any that can swipe in his hand, strike in his hand. وَيَهْمَرَ مَهَعَبَدَتْ. Or say to him, what art thou effectuating? What did thou effectuate? بِهْزِمْنَا. In that time, مَنَدْعِي يَتُوبَ عَلَيْ. My understanding returned upon me. وَلِيَقَّرَ مَلَكُوتِي hadari وَزِوِّي يَتُوبَ عَلَيْ. And my esteem of my kingdom, and the esteem of my kingdom, and for the esteem of my kingdom, my majesty and my brightness returned upon me. Wili hadavrai warabarabani yavaun. And to me, the counselors, my counselors, and my lords, my nobles, sought me. Yavashun. Wa ala malakuti hotaqanat. Urabu yatira. Husafatali. And upon my kingdom was established. I was established. And upon my kingdom I was established. And excellent greatness was added to me. Kerana hana Nebuchadnezzar yathur mashabbah umromem umahadar lemelek shemaya. Like now I, Nebuchadnezzar, am praising and uplifting and glorifying to the King of the heavens. Di kol ma'avadohi pekashot. For all his effectuations are truth. وَأُرْخَاتِهِ, and his ways, deen, justice, judgment. وَذِي مَحَلَّكِينَ بَغَيْوَا, and whoever is walking in pride, يَخِيلْ لَحَشْپَالَا, he is able to bring low.